Hello, I miss you. It's Miss Cynthia. I just wanted to make this video so I can say hi and give you a big virtual hug. So I'm just gonna give you a big hug. I miss you so much, and I was hoping we can still do some yoga together, some breathing together, and review some of the stuff that we've learned in yoga this year. So just to start, I hope that you are healthy, that your family is healthy, and that you're doing well, and that you're still finding ways to smile and have fun, because that's important right now too. But before we get started today, let's sit down. If you have a yoga mat, awesome. If you don't, awesome. Just make sure you've got some space on your floor so that we can move and breathe together. So I'm gonna back up to my mat and we can get started. So before we get into some of those like yoga movements, we're going to first bring your hands together. Get it nice and warm. And then bring your hands to your heart. Take a few big breaths. So I know we've talked about how our hearts are all connected. That's why when we see a friend or a family member who is sad, our heart feels sad too. Or when we see someone that's happy, our heart feels happy too. So right now, our hearts are all still connected. It doesn't matter how close we are, how far apart we are. My heart is connected to your heart. So just take a moment and feel that connection in your heart. And then repeat after me. I am safe. I am loved. I am powerful. Good. Say it out loud again. I am safe. I am loved. And I am powerful. And you can open your eyes. So did you know that you're pretty powerful right now? So right now, we're all staying at home, and as much as it's because other people have told us to do that, this is also your choice. So this is where your power comes in. Every time you wash your hands, every time you decide, to stay home, this is you being a kind and gentle warrior to make sure this world heals a little faster from this virus. And so I really appreciate you, and I'm really glad that we're all in this together. We're all staying at home. We're all making sure that we keep learning through the computer or the iPad, whatever you have in front of you. So I just want to say thank you, and just know that you really do have a lot of power right now, even if it sometimes feels like you don't. So before we get started with our yoga, we're gonna do what we always do at the beginning of class, and we're going to do our sun salutation. So if you can, stand up. I realize my video is gonna cut off. Hopefully that's okay. But you're gonna stand up. And if you have a mat, you can go to the top of the mat, or just stand and face the screen. All right, and actually, let me move this back a little bit. And we'll start. Ready? In 3, in 2, and 1. I reach for the sun and bow down low. I take deep breaths and go with the flow. I use my strength and feel the ground. I open my heart even upside down. With my hopes high, I jump into my day. I smile real big and stress melts away. I press my palms and thank today and tell my friends, namaste. So hopefully you joined in. And the cool thing about videos is that you can always watch it again. So let me get this all set up again. All right. So today I wanted to kind of review some of the stuff that we talked about with stress. So that's in our sun salutation song. Stress is something that we feel when we've got a lot going on. And right now, there's still a lot going on. And so you might be feeling stress, and you might feel that like being in the yellow zone, being nervous, being shy, or maybe you're in the blue zone and you're feeling sad because you miss school, you miss your friends. Maybe you're in the red zone and you're feeling a little angry. So whatever zone you're in, we have the power. Again, you're a warrior. You've got that power to bring yourself back to the green zone. Because when you're in the green zone, does your mind work better? Yeah, your mind works better. And when you're in the green zone, how does your heart feel? It feels pretty good. It feels happy. It feels calm. And that's what we need to do right now, is to work on getting into that green zone and being the best person that you can be right now. So I'm just going to remind you all some of the ways that we get into the green zone and we work on letting go and releasing some of that stress. So first, we've got the breath. So we've got a couple of breathing exercises that we all know already. I'm just going to go over 3 breaths that we know. So first one is going to be our ocean breath. So the ocean breath, remember, you kind of breathe like a dragon out your nose, but your lips stay closed. So we can do a few of those. Sit down and make sure your back is nice and tall, and then relax your shoulders. Good, and then start to do those ocean breaths. And those ocean breaths make your breath go slower. And when your breath is slower, what happens to your heart? Your heart starts to beat a little slower when you breathe slower. And when your heart beats a little slower, your mind can relax. All the stress that's swirling in your head can start to settle down, kind of like those glitter jars, right? All the glitter settles down, your body can relax, your heart can relax, and your mind can relax. Now we've got our breathing ball hands. So if you have a breathing ball, that would be awesome, but most of us don't have that at home. Even Miss Cynthia left hers at school, so I'm just going to use my hands. So remember to make a breathing ball with your hands. You bring all of your fingertips all together like this. And then when you open your hands, you breathe in, breathe out. Fingers come back together. Again, breathe in, breathe out. Keep going. So that's one of those breathing exercises you can do to get back into the green zone. And then we also have one of our favorites. We've got rainbow breath. So that one's nice and easy. You can bring your arms out to your side, flip your palms up, and take a big breath in. Big breath out. Again, big breath in. Big breath out. Smile, breathe back in. And breathe back out. How do you feel? Miss Cynthia feels pretty good. All that breathing made my heart feel better, it made my mind feel better, and even my body feels more relaxed. So hopefully you're feeling that too. So now, after we've done all that breathing, I want to tell you another way that you can help let go of some of that stress and get back into the green zone. So something that you can do is actually something we already worked on over Thanksgiving. So if you guys remember, we made those gratitude jars. So the gratitude jars was that coloring exercise where we thought about all the things that we're grateful for, that we're thankful for, that we're so happy we have in our lives. And we drew them in a jar so that when you're feeling sad, nervous, angry, you can always look at that gratitude jar and remind yourself why life is so good, why you have so many things to be happy about. So if you have your gratitude jar, that's awesome, and I invite you to look at that either right now or later. You can pause the video, whatever you want to do. But if you don't have the jar with you or the picture with you, I want you to just use your imagination. You can even close your eyes and take a moment to think about all the people that you're grateful for in your life. Maybe parents, grandparents, aunties, uncles, brothers, sisters, your family unit. Or maybe it's even family friends. Maybe it's your classmates, your friends, your teachers. Because remember, all of our hearts are still connected, even if you don't see each other. Your hearts are connected. So when you think about that person you're grateful for, your heart will start to feel a little warmer, a little softer. Maybe it'll start pumping a little slower because your body and your mind and your heart is feeling less stress. Gratitude is a really powerful weapon against stress. And you are the gentle warrior that gets to use gratitude to fight stress. So think about who you're grateful for. Feel that nice fuzzy feeling in your heart. And now, think about what you're grateful for. So first, what are the things that you can touch or eat that you're grateful for? Maybe your favorite food, maybe some games, maybe your bed that you get to sleep in. Whatever it is, think about all the things in your life that you're grateful for. And then check in with your heart. How does it feel to think about these things, to imagine them in your head? Maybe you even want to draw them out, up to you. But just start to feel all those good feelings. I know Miss Cynthia is thankful for her family, her husband, her kitties. They're all sleeping over there right now. Aria and Luna. I'm also thankful because I got to eat a really yummy breakfast this morning. Made some eggs with veggies. Eggs are my favorite. So what are you thankful for? And then now, take a moment. This is new. We're going to think about something that you're grateful for that isn't something you can touch, but it's something you can feel. So what are some of the feelings or thoughts that you are grateful for? Like Miss Cynthia, she's really grateful for love. That we have all these people in our lives that we can love and that we can get love from. So I'm thankful for love, maybe thankful for safety, that you get to be home and safe. So think about all these things that you can't really touch, but you can feel, that you can think. So you have all these people, all these things, and all these feelings and thoughts that you could be grateful for. And any one of those, if you're ever feeling sad, anxious, or nervous, or angry, you can always just use your imagination and think about the things you're grateful for to fight off stress and to come back to being happy and calm in the green zone. And so now we're gonna actually do some yoga poses, and we're going to do them with intention. So intention is when we do things on purpose with a mission. So mission number 1 is to feel loved. So if you ever feel like you're too lonely and you're missing your friends, you're missing your teachers, or maybe even some family members that you can't see right now, if you ever want to just feel loved, let's do some yoga poses that help us feel that way. So one way you can do this is just like how we started. You can give yourself a hug like this, wrap yourself real tight. Maybe even close your eyes and pretend that you're hugging someone that you really miss right now. And then as you hug that person, you can even give yourself a little rock side to side. Keep breathing all the way in and out. And then another way we can feel loved is by opening our heart space, right? So one way we can open our heart is actually by doing bridge pose. So to do bridge pose, as a reminder, you can come onto your back, bend your knees, plant your feet close to your glutes right here, hands to the ground, and then lift your hips up. So this is opening your heart, and you can imagine all the people that you love, all of those heart connections coming in right here. And remember, if you feel safe and you can do it, you can also take the full bridge pose by bringing your fingertips right by your ears and lifting up to your head first. If you can do this, maybe you can straighten your arms and lift all the way up. And that's another way to open your heart. But again, don't do it if you don't want to do it. You can always just stick right here. And then another way that we can feel loved and really open up our heart is to do another breath. So we've got our rainbow breath, breathing ball breath, and we've got ocean breath. And we've also got smell the soup. So this one is one we learned actually from Cartier, so shout out to Cartier. And this one is where you pretend you have a bowl of soup and you can mix in any flavors that you want. So maybe a little dash of hot Cheetos. I like spicy soups. Some Takis. And then you can put your bowl of soup in front of you and take a big whiff. After you smell the soup, now you get to eat your soup. So you can always smell the soup, and if you close your eyes, you can also pretend that you're eating some soup with Miss Cynthia, or maybe with some of your other teachers, or even family members that you miss, anyone, any of your friends that you miss. Because remember, just thinking about those people, you connect your hearts together. So that's a part of that power that you have. So we can smell the soup, and now if you want to feel nice and powerful, we've got some yoga movements that I know you all can do. So the first one is push-ups, and I know you can do, some people can do like 100 push-ups. So let's see how many push-ups you can do. And I'm just gonna make sure I get all warmed up and ready for my push-ups. So you come into your plank pose. And remember, if this is a little too challenging, you can always go on your knees, right? You can go on your knees, or you can lift your knees, up to you. One isn't better than the other. And then from here, you can go down and up, down and up. How many do you think Miss Cynthia can do? I don't know. Where are we at? Is this 5? Ooh, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 99, 100. That's how you count, right? All right, so you can do push-ups to feel nice and strong. And remember, we can work on those biceps right here. And we're also working on our pecs. Our pecs are gonna get nice and strong, and our deltoids. So we've got nice, strong arms. And then we can also do another exercise that we've all done together, which is crunches. So those crunches, you're gonna go on your back, elbows wide, hands behind your head, and then lift your chin up and down, looking up at the ceiling. And when we do this, we're making our body nice and strong in our core. So we've got our abs or our abdominals, lifting the chin up and down, up and down. I don't know how many of these I can do. How many can you do? Miss Cynthia has done a lot of crunches. We'll see. When will I get tired? Okay, I think I'm done. Now my abs are nice and warm. My whole body is actually feeling kind of warm. How about yours? So we've got our abs nice and strong, our arms nice and strong. Oh, my kitties, their food is coming out. Maybe I'll show you guys. My kitties love to eat, and right now it's lunchtime. It looks like just Aria sees it. Hi, Aria. She was very hungry. All right, let's get back to our yoga. So we've got our nice strong bodies ready to go. And next up, we are going to work on some poses that make us feel safe. Because I want to make sure that you feel safe and that you know you're safe, because you are. So one way we can do that is rock pose. As you know, rock pose, you're just on your knees and you curl up into a tight little ball, and you want your forehead on the floor. Good, so do your rock pose. You can even close your eyes and just take a few big breaths, creating a little cave for yourself. Relax your arms. They might be tight by your side. Just let go. Let the muscles relax. Let your bicep relax, your tricep, your deltoids. And next, we can do river pose. So you can sit and straighten your legs. River pose. And remember, if it goes out, 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 back it up. And you can always bend your knees. If you can't reach your toes, you can always reach your shin. So there's all these different levels that we can do, right? So first, bend your knees and reach and go as far as you can. Maybe straighten your legs. Maybe you can creep a little further, a little further, a little further. Oh no! So again, I might have a longer muscle than other people, which is why Miss Cynthia can fold all the way forward. But it doesn't mean I'm better at yoga. It just means I have longer muscles. So just try your best and find the right river pose for your body. If it's ow, 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 just back it up. Take a few big breaths here. come back up. And now we're going to go into our Shavasana. So it's that final pose where we lay down on our back. Good, if you've got blankets, you can also grab a blanket. Let me see if I've got one. Oh yeah. Miss Cynthia's got a big fluffy blanket. So I'm gonna use my blanket. Get nice and cozy. And lay down on my back. And we're just gonna take a moment. I know usually in class I've got all the colorful lights on the ceiling, but for today, we're gonna again use our imagination. You can close your eyes, and it's kind of cool. Fun fact, if you close your eyes, you might even be able to see some colors, some shimmers, because our eyelids are actually very thin. So some of the light comes in and our eyeballs can see the light even through our eyelids. So close your eyes and see if you can still see some color, some lights. It's your own personal light show. Zero sound. Feel your heart beating, ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Feel your belly go up and down. You can even bring your hands on your belly and feel it go up and down. Give yourself a big stretch like you're just waking up. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. And then you can take the blanket off. And then come back to sit. You can face me. Bring your hands together, create some heat again, going nice and fast. Hands to your heart. Again, I miss you all so much. And even though I miss you, I feel you right here. I feel your heart. And when I think of your beautiful face smiling, my heart gets so happy. So I hope that you are smiling, that you are happy. And we're going to finish with a reminder of the rules in our classroom. But now these are the rules that are going to be for you at home too. So it's going to be kind, be safe, and always try your best. I said be kind, be safe, and always try your best. I said be kind, be safe, and always try your best. I said be kind, be safe, and always try your best. All right, I love you, I miss you, and I will hopefully send more videos soon. Namaste.